It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Oh, say does that star.
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. For the season series between these two teams, the Bucks came away empty-handed in the last matchup against the San Antonio Spurs.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really, the Achilles heel in that one.
Yeah, you tried to put up these scoring runs, and it hurts when you all of a sudden just give away free points from the free throw line.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Malcolm Brogdon out there at Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Eric Bledsoe at 1 point, Brent, maybe the best defender in the league at the point guard position. Multiple knee surgeries later. Where do you think he stands now?
I think there's been some regression from what he could do athletically, Kevin. So now you have to start to rely on your skill. His offensive game has grown a little bit, and he's around a superstar. That should make it easier to set up some opportunities where he could be more consistent offensively, especially shooting the basketball.
And it's the Spurs ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And anytime you come off the bench, you know your role. And that night, it was about scoring.
Well, good collective team unity. Everyone pitching in, so trying to win for one another. That's a good thing.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Brogdon. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. AI outside. Right side Aldridge. Over Lopez. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, I feel like he can make that one blindfolded. Aldridge, as usual, cashing in from mid-range.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, he's like a carpenter out there. Great floor awareness. Zipping the ball over to his teammates with ease.
Murray kicks to Gay. AI outside. A shot off that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
And what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight. Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
DeRozan gets the bucket. Brent, as we take a look at lineups around the NBA, teams trying to go with 5 highly skilled players at once. Where does that leave the traditional big?
Well, most teams just don't have one now, Kevin. I mean, they're just not on the roster.
They're hard to find, yeah.
Well, they're hard to find, but there just aren't many out there. So a lot of teams just elect not to have one. And what we're seeing over the course of the last couple years is the matchups when all of a sudden a Whiteside is going to see a Drummond, or you're going to see all of a sudden Valanciunas play against DeAndre Jordan. It's usually because you have one, we'll play ours kind of mentality.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bertans comes in for Rudy Gay. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Pau Gasol has checked in for Lopez. Mirotic comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 4. And White kicks to AI. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Back to Pirtle. Clock at 6. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Gasol on the high post. It's back to Hill. Rejected by AI.
And that's AI saying, get that stuff out of here. Sending it back.
White, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hill kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
San Antonio leading. AI with it. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta. To the inside. It's stolen by Hill. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Connaughton passes to Mirotic.
At 6'10", Mirotic showing he can get up and throw it down.
Here's AI. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Just 3 on the clock, and he sinks the layup. AI's got his second basket of the game.
Once AI gets the ball in that painted area, he's just got a number of ways that he can go to cause damage.
And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Already a superstar, Antetokounmpo talked about how much more he can improve.
I'm just trying to focus on the court. What's my next step?
I think he's already a top 10. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Gay and Aldridge are up front. AI is out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5.
And Malcolm Brogdon, the son of a lawyer and a college dean, no less. His maturity and thoughtfulness certainly reflect that upbringing.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Hawks got the job done. He scored 20 points and also found a lot of open guys with a big assist total. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, D.A. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one.
And with the way Brogdon conducts himself, some teammates call him, Greg, the president.
Yeah, he has an air about him. That he has that leadership quality and has a goal to create an NGO to alleviate poverty and hunger in developing nations. Who knows? Politics might not be out of the question for this young man.
Bledsoe kicks to Gasol. Middleton against Gay. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Spurs.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team, just as you might expect. The bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
AI passes to Aldridge. Middleton outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's DeRozan. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist from Gabe. And that's now 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
It's Brogdon on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Brogdon being the Rookie of the Year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard. We talk so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
Well, we saw that in the first half, and he's constantly on the move and slipping behind the eyes of the defense to work closer to the rim.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Brogdon out there at Bledsoe. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way, the former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
Now, here's AI. And he drops in the layup off the glass. AI's got 6. 5 years from now, who do you think will be the best player in the NBA?
5 years from now, the best player in the NBA will be
Antetokounmpo. I'm going to go. Wow. I'm going to go and just say that right now.
You think he'll be the best player in the league?
If he does not get injured, I think he'll be the best player in the NBA. 5 years from now.
Okay, that sounds good.
Give me another name.
Is Joel Embiid going to be the man in the league?
I like it if he stays healthy. Of course, you can say that with anybody.
You can say it with anybody, but Joel Embiid might just be that guy.
Special talents. Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Brogdon with it. AI picks him up. Middleton against Murray. Clock at 6. A fader. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And that's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Murray kicks to Aldridge. AI right side. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, great job of finishing the play. AI taking the hit, still focused on the rim, getting it done.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gabe. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Bryn Forbes in for DeJounte Murray. And then for Milwaukee, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Malcolm Brogdon. Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Well, the leadership that Bledsoe keeps stepping further and further into, this is a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Eric Bledsoe.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bucks. Free throw good. AI.
Well, you look at AI now, you would never know that he went through some really tough times. Undrafted, coming out of college. One of the better success stories we have around the league.
Now here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. Outside, Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. And the Spurs going the other way now.
And from everything you hear about Giannis Antetokounmpo, he keeps a laser focus. Basketball and his family are his sole preoccupation.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by San Antonio. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Bledsoe, rejected by AI. Down low, Poeltl. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead. Bledsoe taking his time here. Out to the wing. Outside, Antetokounmpo. To halt the run, and it's good on the way in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
San Antonio calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hill kicks to Mirotic. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Connaughton. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Connaughton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
Forbes the pass to AI. And a little luck that time, but it drops. AI's got 11 points here in just the second half. To the inside, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
And White kicks to Bertans. AI right side. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. AI's got 17.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's tightly guarded. Here's White. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass. He's got 18.
It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there. Adept at finishing those difficult shots.
AI has been leading the charge for San Antonio. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know.
San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Gay comes in for Davis Bertans. Murray's checked in for Derek White. And AI is subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Milwaukee, Ilyasova comes in for Pau Gasol. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Mirotic. Gay and Aldridge are up front. AI is out there with Murray. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Bledsoe outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
Yeah, Ilyasova playing with a high motor tonight. Lots of activity. He's good for at least a few second chance points.
AI passes to Gay. Over Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
Defense has to feel fortunate. Somehow he missed that opportunity, and still there's no reason for them to give up that kind of open shot.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
Well, a tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're recognizing how well he's playing, so the game plan has been built around him.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
Spurs making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Middleton can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 13. AI passes to Gay. Middleton against DeRozan. Bledsoe outside. Stolen by AI. And it's DeRozan at the elbow. And good coming on the assist by AI. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity. With the wins piling up on the year, this will make it now 61 total.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for AI.
I just loved his defense. He took pride in swatting away a bunch of shots tonight and made his impact felt.
Brogdon finds Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. First free throw is good. A different look now for San Antonio. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Davis Bertans comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Mills in for DeMar DeRozan. Milwaukee also making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
And this is how you close out a game, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you gotta be relentless in this game or the tide can turn on you. Not here, not tonight.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 13. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to see. Fight all the way through, even to the bitter end.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Brook Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. From down in the low post, it goes.
This is not the team we've been watching for most of the night.
It's a shame because this is the team we expected to see. Fighting on every possession. I think it's just too late.
A nice shot by AI.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses. Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, Kevin, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
AI left side. And AI with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Got insurance for ankles? Cause you're gonna be using your OnStar. I'm always breaking their ankles. That's why I'm usually an All-Star.